Hey folks, how's it going? We are checking out more Porridge. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. We are jumping to season 2. I thought the last episode was a fantastic wrap up to season 1. Fletcher was able to get out of the prison, hang out with his wife, his kid, and the whole shebang, hang out with some family and friends, I believe he said, at the bar and stuff, and get a drink. And he played everybody. He just played everything really well. Such a clever dude. And he made everybody think that his wife was out there cheating on him and stuff, man. That was the way he was able to get out, which was just very smart. Very smooth move. He's just such a clever dude. Just all around good stuff, man. I thought it was really good. I actually thought his wife was cheating on him, man. Like, he had me. It was just a well-written episode, man. I felt bad for the dude. All these dudes helping all these guys get through their stuff. He wrote these letters and stuff. Of course, all the ladies were in. Like, what the heck, man? All these letters are written the exact same way. I thought that was going to backfire on the guys. That's what it felt like the story was going in. The direction the story was going in. And that wasn't the case at all. It just was, it was good, man. It was a really good way to wrap up the entire series. He was able to get out for a couple of days to hang out with, like I said, family, friends, his girl, the whole shebang. Wow. They only were able to kind of sit down at a desk or whatever, have a conversation with their girls. It was just good, man. They're sitting there feeling bad for the dude. He's just out having a great time. Just, yeah. All around, fantastic way to wrap up season 1. Look forward to hopping into season 2. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. We'll talk about it more at the end. Some dessert.
Morning, Fletch.
Morning, Fletch.
Never mind the good mornings.
What's up, Fletch?
What's up? I'll tell you what's up. Are you listening, Ives?
Well, sorry, Fletcher, what's up?
I've got something very serious to say. I don't know quite how to put this, gentlemen, but there is a thief among us.
There's nigh on 600 people in this prison, and I should think 2/3 of them are in for stealing something.
Oh, yeah, that's stealing on the outside, isn't it, Warren, eh? That's stealing against civilians. That's just a way of life as a living, isn't it? It's ordinary skullduggery, that is. The crime I'm talking about has been perpetrated within these walls, which is despicable. I mean, it's beneath the dignity of any moral, law-abiding criminal. From the sun-kissed shores of honour-bleeding Lulu.
Lovely.
I hope that look on your face does not convey a pleasant memory, Lukewarm.
Of course not, Fletch. I'm touched, your chunks.
Have you any idea who took them?
I was hoping this little chap might shed some light on the matter, do you know what I mean? Because between you and me, I'm extremely dischuffed about all this. I mean, it's hard enough to pick up a bit of luxury, isn't it, in this neck of the woods? I was really looking forward to that, I was. Because I'm particularly partial to tin pineapple, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I'm fond of all tin fruit, but in particular, tin pineapple. In the absence of tin pears, that is. I mean, it's bad enough when someone nicks a bit of snout, innit, or a new razor blade, or some money, God forbid. But never my tin of pineapple chunks.
Well, when did you find out there was missing, Fletch?
Just now. I was going to have some after me dinner, wasn't I, eh? By way of dessert to supplement his wretched cuisine.
Oh, I do the best with the goods provided.
Yeah, listen, Fletcher, I had something whipped last week, you know.
No, honest, dear, listen.
You remember last visiting day when Ronnie Arkwright's old woman said she wasn't coming back anymore because she was going to live with that Maltese Ponce in Morecambe?
No. No. I shall come back and sit in the chapel and contemplate the error of my ways and try to make peace with my bookmaker. After that, if I come back and find that tin hasn't been returned, we shall have to open up a full-scale inquiry, that's all. Because a thing like this can spread, you know what I mean? I mean, if we can't sit in here and live together and trust one another, where are we? Hey?
Yeah.
Right.
Just throw that dude's mitts.
He's quite right.
Hey, who's pinched my polos?
Right, come on in then. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Come on. That's it, Bill. Sit down. Come on, sit.
Pass right down the cell, please.
All right, Warren, all right. It's not a laughing matter, this.
Sorry, Fletch.
Right, we're all here. Now then, who's keeping the eye open?
Gay Gordon, he's punching about on the landing.
Bit conspicuous, isn't it? She's still got her hair in curlers, isn't she?
Nifty's at the other end, though.
Oh, right.
I take it that the pineapple chunks have not yet been returned.
No, they have not. Now, I've established the time of the crime. All you lot in this cell here had the MMO, means, motive and opportunity.
Are you saying that the thief was one of us, here in this very room?
That's exactly what I am saying, Monsieur Poirot, yes. Everyone here was on this landing before bang up last night.
Well, weren't you?
Ah, not all the time, no. At one stage, I went over to see Genie Larry Grout, didn't I, to negotiate the tobacco concession, remember?
Kangaroo Court, eh? I heard about it.
Oh, McLaren. Hello. Make room for McLaren. Come on, shift up there, Luke Moore.
No reason to exclude me, you know, Fletch. On this together. The finger of suspicion points at everyone.
Right.
Just like to mention, of course, if anybody points it at me, I'll clobber them.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
nice.
that's
Very
why
good of
they
you
leave
to
you
be
out.
so reasonable. No. Just to recap,
It's so reasonable.
I've established that the crime was committed during the 15 minutes before bang-up last night.
I was in the gym, working on my weights.
Oh, yeah.
I was playing ping pong with these two in Gay Gordon. Mixed doubles.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I was teaching Atlas chess.
Well, I was watching telly, and you were and all, weren't you? And crabs.
Oh, hello, Crabs. I didn't see you sitting there. Yes, I don't think we need a sworn confession from everybody, though, do
Some
we?
crabs. That's
Nevertheless,
crabs.
we must adhere to the fundamental principles on which our legal system is founded.
What you mean, everyone is innocent until proved guilty?
Exactly.
Yeah, true. On the other hand, it is getting near lunchtime, and there is one among us who is notorious for this kind of petty, two-faced gittery. So I suggest we just grab hold of Ives and extract a confession before the bell goes, eh?
Hey, listen, Fletcher.
That was bogus.
The confession.
Yeah, listen, McLaren, it wasn't me. I was in the hobby shop and doing me toys.
Ah, wait.
Oh,
That's true, that is. I saw myself on the way back from the gym. Being a big fluffy panda he was. Oh, he's good. You seen his Bugs Bunny money bank?
No, is he doing it now?
Think you're barking up the wrong tree, Fletch.
Do you reckon? Maybe I am.
yeah. Well, could you let me go now, please?
Fletch?
Yeah, let him go. He's going a funny colour. Right. So we have to live with the knowledge, then, that there is still a thief among us, right?
Where did you get the pineapple in the first place?
Pieces from the kitchen.
Mackay.
Oh, dear. All right. Now, listen. We all know why we're here, don't we, eh? This is the initial gathering of the newly formed Slade Prison Cowboy Club, right? Right, all together now. Oh, home on the range.
He's doing boss. Is he gonna go for this? Oh, he's gonna go for this.
Oh, you horrible rabble.
A discouraging word.
What's going on here?
Oh, it's Mr. Mackay. Mr. Mackay, partners.
Howdy, Mr. McCann.
I said, what's going on here?
Cowboy Club, sir.
What?
He's not gonna
Cowboy
buy
Clubs are
it.
friends of the West, sir. Kindred spirits gathered together in mutual love and interest of them far-off days of the wild frontier.
This is a very unfortunate combination, isn't it?
How's that, sir?
Godber with his opportunities to steal from the kitchen, and you with your distribution network.
Yeah, I don't steal. I resent that.
Oh, you resent that, do you? I suppose butter wouldn't melt in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a good idea. How much could you get in your mouth?
Don't make waves, Fletcher.
All right, Godber, hands up.
Hey, this isn't on, Mr.
Legs
Mackay.
apart, get them apart.
All right. I've done wrong. I'm inside. I've got that stigma to bear. But I'm doing me penance. I'm paying me dues.
What makes you think you're any different from anyone else, Godber, eh?
Certain circumstances brought me here, Mr. Mackay. Environment, lack of parental guidance. Times were tough, and I went off the rails. But I did have a few decent qualities underneath. And I'm learning my lesson. So now I won't crass, I won't cheat, and I will not steal.
All right, Sonny Jim. We'll say no more, shall we, for the present?
He's under his head,
Well
isn't
said,
it?
son. He could see you were sincere. He was obviously impressed.
Must have been so suspicious, old scrote.
Good job he was clean, though, wasn't it?
Good job he didn't look under me hat.
I knew it. I knew it was on his head.
I never pretended to be cool or offhand about doing stir. Bleeding petrified me. Well, you taught me the right approach. I've got you to thank. In me head, you said. Well, I get by now, but I get by. I'm very, very grateful. And do you think I'd repay you by stealing your tin of naffing pineapple chunks? It's not even my favourite fruit.
Here. The thought never entered my head. If there's one person I know didn't steal them, it's you.
Yeah, well...
I mean, we're oppos, aren't we, eh?
Well, I don't know.
Of course we are. I mean, living in here like this, caged animals, we're bound to get the needle with each other sometimes. But I trust you. Implicit. I know you didn't take them.
How can you be sure?
Because I know you. I know the kind of person you are. Besides, when you was in the shower, I went through all your gear.
So bogus. Oh, no. No.
Well, I took it home, and the wife did a gammon steak Hawaii.
Oh, very nice. Oh, gammon steak Hawaii. Very nice. Oh, so it's been consumed, has it?
So, well, I didn't intend to, you see, but the wife found it and insisted that we ate it. There was very little I could do about it.
Yeah, only eat it.
Under protest.
Under protest and on top of gammon. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So the picture has changed entirely, isn't it, eh? If I did commit the alleged offence, which in the absence of evidence is somewhat difficult to prove, then you are without doubt an accessory before, after and during the fact, ain't you? You're a felon, same as me, ain't you?
Yes, well, I'm aware of the situation, Fletcher. Now, I would suggest that we purchase another tin of pineapple and put it back in the food store.
We? What, is that the royal weed, you mean? I can't just go trolling down to the village store at will, you know.
I'm aware of that, Fletcher. Now, I shall get it.
Oh, well.
You pay for it.
Man.
Hey, lukewarm. Make a bit of commotion when I get up near the cupboard, will you?
What for? You're not going to escape, are you? It's a good lunch today. We've got jelly.
Steal a tin of pineapple chunks for Fletcher.
What for?
Well, surprise like, to make up for the one he had nicked.
It's a bit dodgy. There's only one tin left.
Well, Pillocks.
Now, Mr. Birchwood, where was this crime perpetrated?
From this cupboard, Mr. Mackay, I saw right off because there was only the one tin there, sir.
Right.
Yeah, this 10, you dork.
Is this the tin that's missing?
That's the one, sir.
That's the one, sir.
Pull yourself together, Mr. Birchwood. Get on with it.
Oh, Jesus, please save us.
There were 2 tins in that cupboard, weren't there?
Only the one.
Then I was right. It were a miracle.
Apparently, no other explanation.
Scares you a bit, though, doesn't it?
I don't pretend to understand.
The miracle of Slade Prison. I'll tell you something, Len. I was brought up a Catholic. Not a very good one. But after this, well, makes you think, doesn't it?
God moves in a mysterious way, his wonders to perform.
Yes. See you in church.
Pineapple made that guy a believer, a true believer.
I've a job to do, and whatever else I am firm, but fair. Eh? I want you to know that I treat you all with equal contempt.
Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Mackay.
Right.
What was all that about them?
Thought I'd been pilfering from the kitchen again.
Oh, that should come as no surprise to you, son. They think we're all pilferers, don't they, eh? Think we're all thieving all the time, don't they? We're under continual harassment, suspicion, poking through our belongings without any justification whatsoever. I think if you'll excuse me, I'll go for a shower.
No.
What? What?
Well, you've no need to, Fletch. But you're so clean.
What's got into you,
Oh, everybody
Gopper,
get busted.
eh?
They could get busted,
Hey?
man.
You lot warping this lad's mind, you know. You know that, don't you?
Busted. No.
What?
What is that?
What's what? Bloody hell.
Come with me, Fletcher.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
you won't need your tar.
That is a plant.
No, it's not. It's a tin of pineapples.
No, it's not. What a nightmare, dude. No, dude. Come on.
Yeah, has anyone got a tin opener?
Yeah, bro, you can still eat them. All right, man, that was a good episode. But why would he think that Fletcher would like expose himself when he pulled the towel off? Of course, it would seem like a plant. You know what I mean? Because he pulled the towel off himself. So, but you know, he wants any way to get Fletcher because he doesn't like him. You know, he doesn't like anybody. He treats, like he said, he treats all of them like crap. He said that's essentially what he said. Like he treats them all on the same level. They're all criminals. Yada yada yada. But I think especially Fletcher, because Fletcher always tries to get over on him. He's always making jokes and stuff. So he's looking for any opportunity to be able to like put him in a hole or whatever. Old boy was saying is going to happen to him if they would have caught him with those pineapples. They went through all that effort to get the pineapples back in the pantry and all that just for him to still end up in the same position he was in the first place. But ultimately, Fletcher did steal pineapples. Old boy covered it up for him. So I guess it's just a full circle back to what would have happened to him in the first place. I guess Fletcher can't be too mad at him for trying to do something nice by stealing the pineapples and put them under the thing for him. If he would have just listened and not went to the showers. But I don't know. It is what it is. This was a really fun episode though, man. The entire time him accusing other people of stealing and all that, it was just, him stealing from the kitchen and getting caught. Because they went through and checked all their stuff. But who stole old boy's like gooseberry stuff then? Oh, you know what I'm talking about. They said they flipped all the sales. They checked all the sales. That's why he lost his gooseberry. That's what people were saying their stuff was coming up missing because they went through and they checked everybody's sales. I'm surprised that no prisoners knew that they all got their sales checked. I'm surprised that nobody came to that conclusion and it didn't get around to any of the prisoners that their cells and stuff got checked. And that's why most likely his pineapples came up missing. That's why the gooseberry jam most likely came up missing. That, it didn't get to anybody. Yeah, I'm surprised that nobody knew that. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. That's the show would have just ended. There would be no storyline if that was the case. But I enjoyed this. This is very entertaining. This is some funny stuff. I definitely thought they were going to get busted in the kitchen for sure. Taking the chance to steal the last can of pineapples was definitely a huge risk to take. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.